ॐ मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. In the last class, just we have introduced the Hanumān Cālīsā. So let us continue the lesson. So today we will be entering into the Hanumān Cālīsā. Hanumān Cālīsā was written by Goswami Tulasidas, and Tulasidas ji is doing the introductory prayer to Hanuman ji. Look at what is the prayer. Before he enters into the Hanumān Cālīsā, there is a prayer by Tulasidas ji to the Hanuman ji, which we called Dohā. Shri Guru Charana saroja raja nija manu mukuru sudhāri baranau raghubara bimala jasu dāyaku phala cāri buddhihīna tanu jānike sumirau pavana kumāra bala buddhi bidyā dehu mohi harahu kalesa bikāra. Very profound prayer. Tulasidas is doing the prayer. He says, Sri Guru Charana saroja raja nija manu mukuru sudhāri baranou raghubara bimala jasu dāyaku phala cāri. First, let us try to see general meaning. Then we'll look into the meaning of the shloka from the personality development point of view. Shri Guru Charana saroja raja. Who is the Guru? The first question here, Tulasidas is considering Hanumanji as a Guru. There was certain occasions in the Tulasidas ji's life. It was Hanumanji who helped the Tulasidas to come out from those circumstances. So hence he considers Hanumanji as a Guru. What is the meaning of the Guru? If you look into the modern world, we are having a teacher, we are having a lecturer, we are also having a professor. So in another language also, we are having Upadhyaya, Acharya and Guru. What all these three people will do? All the three people are doing the education, imparting the knowledge. But even though they are imparting the knowledge, there are certain differences are there in their way of handling the student. Okay. Gukaro andakaraha rukarat nivartakaha guru iti abhidiyate. When you look at from the highest standpoint of view, from the spiritual point of view, Guru, Gu indicates Gukaraha, that indicates the Andakaraha. Gu represents the Andakara. Ru, Tat Nivartakaha. Ru represents the removing of the what? Removing of the Andakara, the darkness. So one who helps us to remove the darkness within the bracket ignorance. Whereas a Upadhyaya will not remove your ignorance. Upadhyaya will facilitate the teachings. So hence in the modern times they use the word facilitator. So the teacher, who is the teacher? Teacher is none other than a facilitator. You are already having that knowledge, so he facilitates a conducive atmosphere. Whereas a lecturer, he just gives the lecture. Whether you are listening or not listening, lecturer is not bothered. If you go to any college, lecturer will be giving the lecture. And people, those who want to hear, they will hear. Those who want to listen, they will listen. But whereas Guru, the role of the Guru is something different. Removing the ignorance about one's own life. One's own life. Who am I? My real nature is covered. It is clouded. Our real nature is clouded with the andhakara. And that Guru, how we have to look into that Guru? So here Tulsidas says, Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja. Charana means the foot or feet. Sri Guru Charana, the lotus feet of the Guru. Always we use the word lotus feet. Don't think that lotus feet means it is like absolutely lotus. It is a symbolic. The symbol of the lotus is not touched by the dirt, even though it is in the dirt. So the lotus feet of the Guru, what I am doing? Saroja Raja, the dust of the feet of the Guru. The Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja, the dust of the lotus feet of our revered Guru. What I am doing with that? Nija manu mukuru sudhāri. Manu means the mind. The mind is compared with the mirror. And with that means with that dust of my teacher's feet, I am going to cleanse the mirror of my mind. That much value is given, not only the foot of the Guru, even the dust particle which is coming out from the foot of the Guru is given that much importance here. How we have to understand that? Very soon we will see that one. Then he says, Baranau raghubara bimala jasu. Baranau. Baranau means it is a Avadi language. In the Sanskrit, it is called Varanau. Varanau means I am going to do the Varnana. So Varnana will become Baranau in the Avadi language. So I am going to do the Varnana. I am going to describe the glories of whom? Raghubara. Raghu dynasty. Rama belongs to the Raghu dynasty, one of the king in the Raghuvamsha. So is the entire dynasty become with his name. So Raghu dynasty. So Raghuvara means the Shrestha in the Raghu dynasty. Who is that? That is the Rama. And Jo dāyaku phala cāri. Here remember Tulsidas addressing the Hanumanji as a guru here. So he says, Jo dāyaku phala cāri, one who is going to grant the four fruits of the life. This is a simple translation of the shloka. Let us try to look at the same shloka from the different point of view. Different point of view means from our day-to-day point of view, from our personality development point of view. This shloka indicates the humility of the student, the Tulsidas. The shloka is symbolizing the humility, the touching the feet. Literally, even though you don't take the dust of the lotus feet, but touching the feet of the Guru. It is a symbolism. It symbolizes the humility. Teacher never expects the students to bend down and do the pada puja or do the namaskara. No Guru is expecting. But when the student want to do, the Guru allows the student to do it. You know, not for the student. Guru is going to become so popular, but the Guru want to help the student to exhibit the humility. It is for the humility of the student that is pointed out. Those who want to learn, you should not have the ego. We should ready to learn from any person. Look at the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna was a charioteer to the Arjuna, but Krishna became a guru to the Arjuna. So never ever think that I should learn only from the high level people, not this person, not that person. We should not have the ego in our learning. Okay, now look at the next word. One is, so far we have discussed Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja, importance of the lotus feet of the Guru. Next, nija manu mukuru sudhāri. Nija manu mukuru sudhāri. I explained our mind is like a mirror, so we have to clean that mirror with the dust of the lotus feet of the Guru. That's what a simple meaning. So how we have to understand this one? Yes, our mind is like a mirror. If the mirror that is the mind, if it is clouded by the ego, if our mind is clouded by the ego, if our mind is clouded by the emotions, if our mind is having the distractions, we cannot reflect the truth. When there is an ego, emotions, and any other distractions, one cannot reflect the truth. So the clean thinking, the clear purpose, right action is indirectly indicated here that I want to clean my mind with the dust of my teacher's foot. That indicates if my mind is not clean, if my mind is not pure, we are not able to reflect on our real nature. If you want to reflect on your real nature, not alone the intelligence is required. Along with the intellect, one need to have the purity that we highlight as a carana shuddhi, that inner instrument purification. So that purification, I am happy, I am ready to clean with the lotus feet of my Guru. And look at the next line. Baranau raghubara bimala jasu. Baranau raghubara bimala jasu. Literal meaning is speaking the glories of the Bhagavan. So here Tulasidas is addressing to whom? Baranou is, I am explaining to whom? Raghubara. Whom we can call Raghubara? Raghubara means one who is taken birth in the dynasty of the Rama. Of course, whatever the prayers Tulasidas is doing to the Hanumanji, or whoever of us doing the prayers to the Hanumanji, ultimately that prayers goes to the Ramchandra Murti only. In that, no doubt about it. So all the prayers are toward the Sri Rama only. But here is Tulasidas addressing the Rama or Hanumān. That has to be get clarity now. Ultimately, all the prayers goes to the Rama, that is clear. But here, Tulasidas ji addressing the Hanumanji as a Raghubara. So, even though Hanumanji is not taken birth in the dynasty of the Raghu, but why Tulasidas calls the Hanumanji as a Raghubara? The story goes in this way. If you look at the Ramayana, so we should know the Ramayana also a little bit. I hope you all know the Ramayana, but still I will make a quick line of the storyline of Ramayana. Coming straight away to the Vali and Sugriva. I am not going to from the Dasharatha, Kausalya, etc. So Vali and Sugriva were the sons of Riksharaja. Their father name was Riksharaja. Nowhere it was seen mentioned the mother name of the Vali and Sugriva. There was one more story I heard. I need to verify how far that was true. So hence I am not revealing that story. The father name is Riksharaja. And this Vali and Sugriva were the rulers of the Kishkinda. And there was some misunderstanding cropped up between the Vali and Sugriva. Vali very angry on his younger brother Sugriva. Then the Vali started hitting his brother Sugriva, Vali drove away Sugriva and was ruling the kingdom, the Kishkinda Kanda. Sugriva was a righteous person but did not have enough valor to fight Vali all by himself. So he was living on a mountain named Rishyamuka Parvata. At that particular time, Sugriva is trying to escape. Wherever the Sugriva is going, the Vali was chasing. This incident comes into the Ramayana another time when Rama comes and tells the Sugriva, now this is a time to go and search for the mother Sita. That time Sugriva gives the names like the all over the world names. He says, hey, you go this side, you go this side, you go this side, you have to go this side, this is the way, this is the way. Everything he gives a description. I think Lakshmana asks the Sugriva, hey Sugriva, how you know all this information? The entire Google map is there in your mind. How come you know this entire Google map? Sugriva says, what to tell Lakshmana? If I reveal, it is a shame for me. You know, when my brother was chasing me, I went all over the world. Hence, I know the route map of the entire world. Brother was chasing. Then he came to know that Rishamuka mountain was there next to the Kishkinda, in the Kishkinda only. And there was another story. There was one Rishi, and there was some again misunderstandings with the Vali. In that particular time, the Rishi curses the Vali. If you come onto this mountain, Rishamuka mountain, you will be died. So Hanumanji suggested this is the best place for you, hey Sugriva, to stay on this Rishamuka Parvata. So he is living there so that Vali cannot come there. So this is the life of the Sugriva. And one day, Rama and Lakshmana, they are coming into the forest. Sugriva thought Vali sent the Rama and Lakshmana, they are coming in a disguise to kill the Sugriva, he thought. Then he was running away from there. That time Hanumanji tells, hey my dear king, hey, Sugriva, Hanumanji was a minister. Because Hanumanji knows it was not the mistake of the Sugriva, there was a misunderstanding between the Vali and Sugriva. So hence Hanumanji is supporting to the Sugriva only. So he is with Sugriva. He tells, please don't run away here and there. That is not good for you. I will find out. Then Sugriva says, you please go and find out who are these two people. The first time Hanumanji is meeting the Ramachandra and along with the Lakshmana. That time Hanumanji goes to inquire about the Rama and Lakshmana, who these two both are, etc. That time Rama tells the Lakshmana, he is not an ordinary person. And Rama recognized him. Then cutting short the story, and Hanumanji convinces the Rama and Lakshmana, takes them on the Rishamuka mountain, and he convinces the Sugriva, and he makes them two friends. So just because of the Hanumanji, Rama and Sugriva became a friends. Then afterwards, Rama helped the Sugriva to kill the Vali. Then afterwards, Sugriva became a king of the Kishkinda. That time it was a rainy season. Then he tells, after the rainy season, we'll go for the searching. So the point is how Hanumanji is helping the people to make the friends. Even the same Hanumanji connected the Rama and Vibhishana. The many places Hanumanji plays the so important role to connecting the people. He worked like a Nokia, connecting the people. And this Hanuman met the Rama first. Then after the rainy season is over, they sent the Hanumanji to go and find out the mother Sita. And when he went to the Lanka, cutting short the story again, where Hanumanji met the mother Sita, there first time mother Sita calls the Hanumanji as Vatsa, oh my dear son. So immediately Hanumanji calls the mother Sita Janani. Till that time, Rama never addressed the Hanumanji as a son. And there was no WhatsApp message, there was no communication. When Hanumanji went back to the Kishkinda to give the message to the Rama that he met the mother Sita, that time Rama calls the Hanumanji, oh my dear son. So now what happened to the Hanumanji? Hanumanji is become a part of the Raghu dynasty. So Hanumanji was the adopted son for the Rama and Sita. So hence Tulasidas says Hanumanji raghubara. Otherwise he is not a raghubara. Raghubara means either Rama or Lakshmana or Bharata or Shatrugna. So how come the Hanumanji will become the raghubara? Because he was the adopted son of the Rama and Sita. And another important point to be noticed here, it is not the father, Rama didn't recognize the son. It is the mother who recognizes the son first. So mother recognized the son first. The mother Sita says, oh my Vatsa. Then afterwards, Rama calls him as a son. But before meeting the mother Sita, Hanumanji with the Rama only, couple of months there. He is doing, but he never calls him, oh my dear son. First only mother recognizes. So the importance of the mother, the glory of the mother is recognized here by Tulasidas indirectly. Hence in our Shastra also says, Matru Devo Bhava. First is a Matru Devo Bhava. Then only comes the Pitru Devo Bhava. Then only comes the Acharya Devo Bhava. Then only comes the Atithi Devo Bhava. The first one is Matru Devo Bhava, mother. Because mother alone can recognize the child. When the child is feeling hungry, mother can recognize. As a small baby, baby knows only one language. Keo, keo, keo. No other language baby knows. But listening to the sound of the cry of the baby, mother knows my child is feeling hungry or my child is having some uncomfortable in the sleeping. Somewhere maybe some ants is coming and biting to my child. Mother recognizes. The way child is crying, mother alone recognizes. So the glory of the mother is highlighted here saying baranau raghubara bimala jasu. So it is a wonderful. And another thing, just because Rama is become a role model, is a Hanuman is doing the seva to the Rama, all the time he takes only the name of the Rama, 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 Rama. And the power of that Rama is also highlighted in this. How? Take the example of Valmiki. Valmiki was a bandit. Whoever is coming into the forest is to kill them, is to take their fingers and make the garland and wear. He used to call the Anguli Mala. But when the Narada comes and interacts with the Valmiki, that time his name was Ratnakara, he gives a chance to the Ratnakara. He is having the discussion, the counseling. Then finally, Narada initiates into the Rama mantra, Taraka mantram to the Valmiki. But unfortunately, Valmiki is not even able to use the word, pronounce the word Rama properly. Then he asks him, the talwar is there, the knife is there, what you call the edge of it? He says it is a mara. That is enough. You please continue the japa of the mara. Mara, 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 mara. It became a Rama. So from the Rama, a bandit, a killer who transformed just with the Taraka mantra japa. That is the power of the Ramanama, and the Hanumanji always uses the Ramanama. Rama requires the Setu to go to the Lanka, but using the name of the Rama, Hanuman don't require the any Setu to go to the Lanka. Because the power of the Ramanama makes the Hanumanji to cross the ocean, but whereas Rama needs the Varathi, the Setu. Of course, he depicting as a Nara. So this is the Baranau Raghubara Bimala Jasu. Now comes another fourth line of the shloka. Jo dāyaku cāri. Jo dāyaku cāri. One who grants the four fruits of life. The four fruits, immediately you may be thinking the seasonal fruits. but not the seasonal fruits or not any other fruits. What are the fruits here? Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Jo dāyaku palachari. The Guru is the one who can help us to get the four fruits. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. And even though there are these four together called four purusharthas, among these four purusharthas, ultimately moksha is the purushartha for us. Dharma, artha, let us discuss about the artha first. Artha means security, or you can take the wealth. Wealth or security. What kind of security? These days, one more security is added. You know what is that? Another security, cyber security. Olden days, we used to have the security, wealth, and you need to have the security. What do I mean by seeking the security? Artha means seeking the security. But please analyze. Our Guru Swami Dayananda Saraswati used to say, are you really seeking the security, or are you seeking the freedom from insecurity? My dear friends, the fact is, we are not seeking the security, we are seeking the freedom from insecurity. That seeking the freedom from insecurity is called moksha. So when we take the Rama Nama Taraka Mantra, Rama, 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 you don't seek the security, you can seek the freedom from the insecurity. That is the power of the Rama. And when you say Artha, Artha means the happiness or pleasure. When you say you are seeking the happiness, what does it mean? It means I am not seeking the happiness. It means I am seeking the freedom from the unhappiness. Seeking the happiness comes under kama. Seeking the freedom from the unhappiness comes under moksha. Then comes the dharma. What is the dharma? Dharma means the righteous activities, righteousness. What purpose we do the dharmic activities? To gain the punya, nothing wrong. So where can you encash the punya? In general understanding, we can encash the punya after the death in the svarga. So why you want to go to the svarga? So that I will be happy there. That means the dharma activities, whatever we are doing, seeking the punya, want to gain the punya so that I will be happy. I want to go to the heaven after the death. That means you want to be happy even after the death also. Nothing wrong. But what moksha says, seeking the freedom from insecurity, seeking the freedom from the unhappiness, that is the moksha. So if I am seeking the moksha, do you suggest I should not do any japa? Do you suggest not to do any puja, any rituals? We never say. You please continue, but change your attitude. Instead of doing the things for the punya, continue doing the things, but for carana shuddhi, for your inner instrument purification. So anytime when you make the sankalpa, your sankalpa should be my carana shuddhyartham. That should be our purpose of doing the thing. That should be our sankalpa. In general, people will do putra, pautradi, dana, kanaka, vastu, vahana, siddhyartham. Please continue, but change the sankalpa. Karana shuddhyartham. That is the amazing things. So one who Hanumanji follows the dharma. Rama himself follows the dharma. Rama is also called Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha is a title given to the Rama. So dharma has to be followed. And controlling the artha and kama, gaining the mastery over these two, how? Through the grace of the Bhagavan. So ultimately, one has to guide toward the moksha. That is the role of the Guru. That is the role of our Hanumanji. We are taking the Hanumanji as our Guru. So, jo dāyaku phala cāri, one who is going to give the four fruits for us. Now look at the next shloka. बुद्धिहीन तनु jānike sumirau pavana kumāra. bala buddhi bidyā dehu mohi harahu kalesa bikāra. Buddhihīna tanu jānike. See how a student presenting himself to the Guru. He says, buddhihīna tanu jānike, knowing myself to be lacking the wisdom. Buddhihīna. I am a buddhihīna, knowing that I am a ignorant. Otherwise, the moment when you think I know everything, there ends the learning. So here, how the Tulsidas is presenting buddhihīna tanu jānike, knowing that I am an ignorant person. Sumirau pavana kumāra, I pray to you, Sri Hanumānji, a son of the wind god. Pavana kumāra, sumirau. Sumirau means I remember. Sumirau means smaranau. I remember. And I am invoking the grace of Hanumānji, Pavana Kumāra. Pavana means wind god. So Pavana Kumāra means the son of the wind god. Then he says, I am an ignorant person. I am seeking your help. I am lacking my wisdom. You please help me. You please bless me. Oi, what do you want? Tulsidas, what do you want? Bala buddhi bidyā dehu mohi harahu kalesa bikāra. This is a prayer. Bala, buddhi, bidyā, dehu, mohi. Please grant me, please give me what? Bala. Bala means the strength. Buddhi. Buddhi means the intellect. And bidyā. Bidyā is Avadi language. In the Sanskritam, it is called vidyā. Vidyā means the knowledge. Dehu, mohi. Please you give to me. Mohi means to me. Please give me. Dehu means give it to me. And not only giving this bala, buddhi and vidya, also please harahu kalesa bikāra, and remove my suffering and inner impurities. Please remove all my inner impurities. Now let us look at this shloka in one more way and one more time. Okay. Buddhihīna tanu jānike is the first pada of the shloka. The true learning begins with knowing one's own limitations. Until unless we don't see our limitations, we are not going to learn. So Tulsidas says, buddhihīna tanu jānike. I am an ignorant person. That means I am having my own limitations. Until unless one is not able to recognize one's own limitations, will not progress, will not take the support. So recognize your limitations. He says, buddhihīna tanu jānike. I know my limitations. That indicates the how humility and accepting our limitations requires the more courage. More courage is required to accept our mistakes, to accept our ignorance. So buddhihīna tanu jānike indicates recognize your limitations. To recognize that limitation and accepting that limitation needs the more courage. The courageous humility is required. Not putting oneself down, but recognizing the need for the help and growth. Important point. So whenever you recognize your limitation, it also indicates you are not overconfident. So this line, buddhihīna tanu jānike, it represents the courageous humility, not putting oneself down, but recognizing the need for help and growth. And look at the next one. It says, bala buddhi bidyā dehu mohi. Bala buddhi bidyā dehu mohi. What is the bala here? Bala is a literal translation is a strength. But what kind of strength? Inner as well as the outer power is required. Inner strength as well as the outer strength. Both are required. Very important for the personality development. Bala means more than the physical mighty. Bala includes emotional strength also. Bala include the courage. Bala include the ability to act under the pressure. That is called bala. Ability to act under the pressure. Hanumanji faced so many pressures in the life when he was crossing the ocean. How many struggles were there? And also to recognize this, to overcome this, one need to have the devotion. Devotion also very, very important. Then next, buddhi. What is the buddhi? Buddhi means discrimination and clarity. Discriminative power is called buddhi. So I am adding the extra word also, clarity. Buddhi helps us to choose wisely between the right and wrong. Buddhi helps in planning. Buddhi helps us analyzing, and buddhi helps us acting wisely. Hence, bala buddhi bidyā dehu mohi. Very important, the buddhi. Then next comes bidyā. Bidyā is a avadi. So bidyā. Vidya means learning and skills. Vidya means education. Vidya include the spiritual knowledge. Vidya includes the practical learning. Vidya includes the life skills. So this Vidya helps us to sharpening our tools. Vidya helps us for our language. Vidya helps to improve, to develop our communication skills. Vidya helps us for the observation. Vidya helps us for the emotional intelligence. And I can use one more word. Vidya helps us to overcome your artificial intelligence also. Artificial intelligence is also created by an intelligent person. That also comes under Vidya. So then finally it says, harahu kalesa bikāra. Harahu. You please remove what? My kalesa and bikāra. Two things are there. Harahu, kalesa and bikāra. Kalesa. Kalesa means kleshas. As Patanjali Maharshi points out the 5 kleshas. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhiniveshaha, pancha kleshaha. Hey Bhagavan, hey Hanumanji, hey Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, harahu kalesa, please remove the klesha. Mental afflictions are called kleshas. And what is the bikāra? Bikāra means vikara. What is the vikaras? We are having the shed vikaras. Very oftenly in our Indian language, we use the word shed vikaras. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsaryadi. Shed vikaras. That vikara word is used as a bikara in Avadi language. So here a student is praising to the Hanumanji. The Tulasidas is praising the Hanumanji as well as Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Please remove these kleshas. Also, please remove these vikaras. Take the example of the Ravana, which I mentioned, very powerful. But because of the vikaras, the pride and lust made the Ravana to go to the hell. So this vikaras makes the people to put down kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsaryas. These are the vikaras. We should be very, very alert all the time. How can I be alert? Even though I am so alert, they pops up once in a while. So there is only solution is given, Ishvara Pranidhana. 24/7 Ishvara Pranidhana, Ishvara Pranidhana. Hence, buddhihīna tanu jānike, sumirau pavana kumāra, bala buddhi bidyā dehu mohi, harahu kalesa bikāra. Please remove my kleshas. Please remove my vikaras. Please give me the balam and buddhi and vidya. So I am a limited person. Buddhihīna tanu jānike. I am having my own limitations. Hey Pavana Kumar, hey Hanumanji, you please bless us to study this Hanumān Cālīsā wonderfully without any obstacles in our studies. This is our prayer. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you for joining. We'll continue from Chopoi in the next class. Om.